How's it go again? Let's not take credit for our father's good deeds. Although, maybe paradoxically, in this video, I might ask you to. What's up, everybody? I know it's been a minute, but, well, that's all in the past. Here we are. Ancient technology. So you hear about these discoveries of this or that underground city or ruins, or you just go to your local museum in Italy and there'll be some magnificent sculpture or whatever, right? The Sistine Chapel. And the average Tom, Dick, and Harry, and myself included, will look at that shit and go, how in the hell did they do that? Must have been some kind of special ancient technique that, well, we no longer possess. Yeah, no shit. What can we do? Honestly, what can we do? Can you grow your own food? Tom, Dick, and Harry? Because, 60, 70, 100 years ago, every single Tom, Dick, and Harry could. How did you forget? It's only been like 50, 60. How the fuck did you forget? Hasn't been that long. Let's say a century, right? But some people still can, so there's that, right? Okay, well, all of us used to build our own dwellings, right? Can you? Honest question. Not trying to put anyone down, just trying to make you think. Can you? What can we do, right? Sit on our fucking phones, computers, pressing buttons, wondering, wow, how did they used to go outside? Weren't they scared of the viruses? I'm clowning around, don't get me wrong, but you get the point, right? We're so dumbed down. We're so neutered, right? We're so disabled. We can't even think straight as a society most of the time, right? Duh. So, when it comes to ancient tech and all these discoveries people are making all over the world, yeah, clearly lots of knowledge has been lost. No shit. I just gave you an example, right? Now everybody hasn't lost that knowledge, but if you give it a few more years, then nobody's gonna know how to grow food, right? I hope not, but you could see it happening, right? I'm gonna talk about another concrete example from my own life, right, of how knowledge or the recognition of why or how we do the things that we do, it just gets lost in a generation or two, right? But so I'm not trying to completely discount the fact that, well, I am acknowledging the fact that we used to be able to make shit we now can't. No doubt about it. And that, yeah, there's techniques that have been lost. I get that. But that doesn't necessarily mean that there was some, in some sci-fi sense, right? Civilization. We've had a highly advanced civilization for tens of thousands of years, probably, with ups and downs, right? it would seem anyway. But that doesn't necessarily mean that, we had atomic weapons and supercomputers and you know, and all that other stuff. Like, look, I don't know what the answers are. I just know that some of the questions we ask, trying to figure out what used to be, are dumb as fuck. Why? Because we are. So you're looking at a Stone Age tool, right? How old is this thing? 12,000 years or something? Right? It's funny. I was sitting at an outdoor restaurant the other day with some guy next to me who likes to drink a lot and smelled to be drunk right then and there. And he was holding a rock in his hand, right? Which to me was obviously a kind of rock that some kind of heavy vehicle ran over and cracked it kind of neatly, fairly straight. And then a part of it was, gee, what did it, you know what it looked like? Smurf hats, it kind of had that shape to it, like a Smurf hat, where you could kind of grab a part of it, and then there was another part of it that was cracked kind of neatly and into a sharp edge, right? And this guy was convinced that this rock should be in a museum, right? That it was an axe. It was an ancient axe. So, because of how small it was, right? There was no leverage. You couldn't get any leverage on that thing to hit even a small tree, little sapling, even with any kind of significant force where you could have cut it down, right? And it was so damn brittle, the material that this rock was made from, which is probably why it cracked under some car tire, that if you were to hit any kind of hardwood, it would have just shattered, right? A few hits and you probably have 3 rocks in your hand. It was that kind of a thing, right? And it didn't even make... Maybe you could sold me on the idea that you could potentially use that as maybe a scraper to clean an animal skin, a pelt. Okay, I could maybe see that. But it wouldn't have been very comfortable to use that too, and a couple of bucks and you got carpal tunnel, right? And again, it just looked like a car ran it over and cracked it in half, right? But this guy was convinced it was a Stone Age, magnificently, beautifully made tool that should be in a fucking museum. And I just wanted to laugh my ass off, you know what I mean? This is, wow, look at this ancient, beautiful tech. You know what I mean? That's how some of us think. I'm not going to get into the reasons why, but I guess I kind of already did. But there are many more, I'm sure. Anyway, right here before you, you have a truly beautifully made Stone Age tool, right? Looks pretty sharp. It's very symmetrical, right? Round where it needs to be, and just teardrop shape. Like, this is nice, right? This is well made, right? My question to you is, can you make anything remotely close to this 12, 15, 16, 20,000 year old tool? Can you? Right. Thanks for watching.